Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hen Sports Night. I am Rocco Bueti, and how about my co-stars introduce themselves? Let's start off with you, Matt.
I'm Matt Pollard. I'm from South Philly. I'm a Sixers fan. I think we're going to make some moves this year in the playoffs. How about you, Ryan?
My name's Ryan Furman. I'm from South Jersey, and I actually think the Sixers will make it past the second round this year, surprisingly.
Hot takes. Let's go over here.
Really. I'm the other Ryan Lazev. I'm from North Jersey, right next to New York, so I'm a big Knicks fan.
I'm Sam Mendelsohn. I'm from Long Island. I mean, I've been bleeding blue for 19 years, and unlike the Knicks, the process has been 8 years long. I mean, I don't know about that, so yeah.
All right, well, now with the NBA regular season coming to an end,
Here we go.
my Celtics are leading the league in the Eastern Conference in the NBA with a whopping, amazing record of 62-17.
Have fun facing the Heat in the first
And
round.
while you guys are still fighting for spots, you guys can't make it past the second round. It's been proven.
It's a
and
different
you
year.
guys
Different year.
just have
They
Jalen
say that every
Brunson.
year.
You have Jalen Brunson playing great. I understand that. But you're overhyped because of that. If he doesn't drop 30, what happens? And that leads me to my first question. On the Knicks side, what is your ideal vision for this Knicks team in the playoffs? What do you think is coming out of this run, especially with Julius Randle now injured for the entire season?
So personally, what I want to see, if we hit the conference finals, that's a complete season in my heart. We're fulfilled. I believe this team has the talent to. I mean, you look at it. We play defense. We can shoot the three. We have depth. We have everything you need. And a lot of people say, well, what if Brunson doesn't drop 35 a game? Well, guess what? This year we have guys who can shoot. We have OG, one of the most efficient wings in the league. We have DiVincenzo, can shoot. Josh Hart, walking triple-double. And people underrate our centers. We have the best center depth in the league. Mitchell Robinson and Hardenstein.
All right, well, let's pass it over here. On the Philadelphia side, I know the second round is a nightmare for you guys, but what is it looking like now that Embiid is actually back and healthy?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to say if your team's goal is to only make it to the conference finals, I feel like that's just sad in itself. We have way higher goals than that, even though we're in the play-in. Two play-in teams actually made the conference finals last year, and one of them made the finals.
So where would you feel happy if the Sixers make? That's what I was saying. If we make it to the
I'm
conference
only going to be
finals,
happy if they
we're
win it all.
season.
No matter what happens, I'm only going to be happy if they
You
win it
think
all.
they could realistically make it that far? I mean, not even
Did you
conference
think the
finals, to the
Heat-
finals.
Did you think the Heat were going to
But
make
they
that?
have Jimmy, they have a chance.
I
The
think they're better
Sixers
than last
don't
year's
have the depth. They only have
Okay, we actually
really
had the
two
be-
main stars. I think besides that, no one
We
can carry
have
that
this
team.
year's depth. We've added more depth than we've ever had in previous years.
That is
this
very
year's-
true. That is
But you
very
could
true.
say the same about
With-
the Knicks.
With the
your
Harden
number two
trade
right now?
though, they did bring in a lot, and they did sign Kelly Oubre. But
And
that
Kelly Oubre's an
also
all-star,
that
too.
also brings me to this: with the possibility of you guys playing in the first round of the playoffs, because you guys right now are the 7 seed, you guys right now are the 3 seed, and the Bucks without Giannis might lose out these games, and you could climb up. But if you guys play in the first round, I want to know, what are the advantages that Philly has, and what are the advantages that the Knicks have? Because you guys have, obviously, OG, Julius Randle going down, but Jalen Brunson on a tear, Miles McBride popping off, Dante DiVincenzo, obviously, he's in Newark, Delaware, born. So with you guys, with the additions of Kelly Oubre, with Embiid back, Maxey just recently dropping 52 points, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of your teams possibly in that first-round matchup?
Before I let Matt have a say, I want to say that with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey together, we have the best winning percentage in the league. They're even better than the Celtics. So, Matt.
I mean, now that Embiid's back, everyone's terrified to play us in the first round. I mean, he's been averaging like 35, 36 a game, like killing everyone every time they play him.
Yeah, Maxey's averaging like 26. So
Yeah.
you guys, the Knicks just do not have that 1-2 punch like the Sixers do.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. So you want to talk about
Who's your
records?
two?
You're
Who's
30.
your
And OG. We're 17-3 with OG
best.
Anunoby. That is the best winning percentage in the league. Let's also not mention this. You're skipping over this. Games 1, 2, 5, and 7 at the Garden.
Okay.
And here's the thing about, you were mentioning, your two best players, Embiid and Maxey. Obviously, they're great. I'm not going to deny that. But Knicks have people who could combat that. Mitchell Robinson is one of the best defensive centers in the league. OG Anunoby is one of the best wing defenders in the league. That's two guys who could defend your two guys.
Let me ask
And they
you-
also have offensive skill as well. And they'll do their stuff on offense.
How many points did Joel Embiid drop on Wemby, by the way? And you think Mitchell Robinson's
Mitchell Robinson's a better defender
How
than
many
Embiid.
points did Jalen Brunson drop?
Well, okay, well,
I don't even believe it. I'm sorry. I can't buy that.
listen.
We clipped that.
Bringing Wemby into this is crazy because Wemby is probably a top 10 player right now, and nobody
He
can
should be
debate it.
defensive
He's
player of the year.
averaging 6 blocks a game. But I want to bring this up. because we moved away a little bit. The Knicks are 3-1 against the Sixers this year.
No Embiid.
along with a
Only
1-0 record with Embiid
All right,
playing.
one game.
And
Seven-game series.
the way
It's a seven-game series.
that we view it, the Knicks are coming in with the higher seed everything. Jalen Brunson's on this tear. But Embiid's defensive pressure, you think, when he is back in playoff time, in crunch time, when you need buckets, when you need bucket getters, people like, you think Miles McBride is going to show up for sure?
When we need a bucket, they're double teaming Brunson, and we need a bucket. We have 2 players. We give it to Anunoby or DiVincenzo. I mean, you're forgetting. In the month of January, DiVincenzo was averaging 28.4 points a game. He literally this year broke the record for the most three-pointers made in a season by the Knicks. I mean,
Not
you're
much
underrating him
confidence.
too. He's also a very, very good defender.
And that run you were talking about, Jalen Brunson, he's averaging 38 points in the last 7 games. 38. And yeah, Maxey just had that 52 bomb in double overtime, let me say. But Brunson is one of the most elite scorers in the league right now. And even if we don't have those guys, the Knicks' depth is insane. They got Bogdanovich to rain down threes if one guy's failing. They have not the best, but Miles McBride could also
I
shoot.
do get that though. But then you look at the Sixers' depth, and you have someone like Kelly Oubre, who has been throughout his career known as a very athletic freak. And the way he's playing with the Sixers right now, he's looking really good as the third option. He's doing what he needs to do. He could spot up. He could do a one-on-one, ISO, anything. And his defense is very, very good. But then that brings the other side of the Sixers' depth, where it gets a little concerning. Who else do you think is coming out in these playoffs to help you?
Well,
we got Buddy Hield.
Buddy
I
Hield's
mean,
been stud.
Tobias.
But Buddy
maybe
Hield is
like-
he's a very
You said
inconsistent.
Tobias.
Okay,
I went
Bro,
to
he
Tobias
always
Harris's
stays first
best game of
round.
the season, and he can do it.
I just want to say, Tobias, this is nothing against you. I love you. Shout out Dick Sills native.
All right. Well, if you are playing the Knicks, like, what is your imagination if you guys play the Knicks and the Sixers? Is this going to go to 6 games?
Knicks and 6.
I think
Knicks and 6?
Sixers and 6.
Okay.
Knicks and
Well,
6.
I feel like that's a great way to end it off on this debate. And I'd like to thank all of you for watching. I hope all of you have a great night. Please tune in 2 weeks on April 24th for our next episode. Take care and have a good night.
Yeah, you want to wipe your tears away?
Yeah, wipe your tears away with this.
You're a Nova fan.